Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy right now. Like, I'm feeling so good today. Like today, I don't know why, it's literally 8:42, but I'm feeling so good, so positive, because guess what? It's June 1st. It's June 1st. And I know that technically summer doesn't start until like June 22nd or something like that. It's like mid-June. But in my head, summer always starts on June 1st, because it's like June, July, and August are summer. So technically, in my head, it is summer. It's summer. Today marks the beginning of summer, and I'm so excited. Plus, also, it's been in like the 90s, or like the high 80s. Like today, the high is 86 degrees here. But honestly, for the past couple weeks, the highs have been like 96. Like, it's been like literally insane. It's been so hot. So basically, it's already been feeling like summer, but now we have the calendar to prove it. So I'm just so happy. And my sister and I are gonna be going to the pool in a couple hours, so it's just all the summer vibes are here. I'm literally so happy. Like, so happy. As much as I want fall to hurry up and get here, I love the aesthetic of summer, and so I'm just so happy that it's summer. So I was actually gonna make breakfast, but I'm like having like an issue with breakfast where if the one thing that I'm on rotation with for breakfast we don't have, I just don't eat. I don't eat breakfast, which is bad. Like, I need to find like backup meals. It's just, I don't know why. Breakfast is always so difficult for me. But in the meantime, before I get like hungry where I could eat like a lunch thing, I think I'm gonna do my reading journal. And so like the whole part of this vlog, it's basically just gonna be like the first few days of June, but things that we're gonna be doing in this vlog are also gonna be like my monthly doing book stuff and like kind of just prepping for June. I'm not in the mood to just strictly film a just doing book stuff video. I don't know why. I just want to make it like a vlog because I wanted to film today like when we were going to the pool and like just like the first few days of summer. But I'm just literally on cloud 9 right now because it's summer. It's summer. It is summer. My sister and I are going, I think we're leaving for the pool at like 10, so like in an hour and 15 minutes. And I don't need to start getting ready right now, so I think I am gonna start working on my reading journal. I just feel like I'm in the mood to do this. I don't think I showed you guys this page yet, but I made this physical TBR. I also need to add to it because I have a couple more books at least. I think there's just one new book, but still I need to like update it and then like highlight the ones that I've read since I made this. And then of course we'll make our June spread. Okay, so taking a break from doing my reading journal, my sister and I are getting ready to go to the pool. So I have like literally my whole outfit is from Goodwill, so I don't know exactly how to tell you guys where anything's from. I don't know where anything's from, but I have this like, I don't know, I saw this like a few years ago and I'm like, this is so fun for a beach cover up. It's literally just like this shirt type thing, but it's like pretty see-through and just like the colors are so fun. And then I have this bathing suit also from Goodwill, and then these shorts also from Goodwill. But like I said, we're about to go to the pool, and so I'm trying to decide what book to bring because I'm not currently reading anything. But today's June 1st, and on June 3rd, literally in 2 days, Atmosphere comes out, and I'm gonna be wanting to read it right away. So I'm trying to think of something short that I can like hopefully finish in 2 days. So I'm thinking either Same Time Next Summer, or I have like this random book, Tapestry of Fortunes. Both are really short, but I also have Call It What You Want. I have like really good like options for like short books. I think I'm gonna go with Same Time Next Summer because it's summer. It's summer and I've been waiting to read this for over the summer. And I really loved Nora Goes Off Script. And I really want to read all of Annabelle Monaghan's books this summer. She had just had a new one come out a few days ago. And so I want to read the other two that she has out, this one and then Summer Romance. And then I'll be able to read the new one that just came out. as you guys obviously saw, I just put a bunch of laundry away, and being that this is a like doing book stuff video mixed with a vlog, I was like, hey, why don't we pick our June book of the month book together, because I resubscribed last month because I have no self-control. Also, I have an order from Book Outlet on the way to my house. Do I need more books? Absolutely not, but I ordered like 7 yesterday because, again, zero self-control. And if the books are $5 $5 to $7 on Book Outlet, I can't help myself. I'm like, they're cheaper, so it doesn't even count. Like, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna pick our June book of the month book. I did look at these when they were first released a few days ago, but I don't know, none of them are really speaking to me, if I'm being so honest. Okay, so we have The Ghostwriter, which is a mystery, What Kind of Paradise, a historical fiction, The Summer We Ran, which is a contemporary fiction, Next to Heaven, which is also contemporary fiction, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, which is a fantasy, and then King of Ashes, which is a thriller. So like, if I'm being so honest, like I don't know, I usually go with the ones, like I feel like if I read one, like all of these descriptions, one would probably stick out to me. So we have to like read through the descriptions of the June picks and actually pick one. Okay, The Summer We Ran is a possibility. I'm gonna keep reading through the rest of them, but that one does sound interesting. It sounds more like a romance. Okay, so I'm in between the two contemporary fiction books because they both sound so interesting. So The Summer We Ran sounds like it's just like a past and present sort of timeline. I think they start out as teenagers, and then eventually in the future they run against each other for governor, and then like their secrets and their big falling out comes into play. And then Next to Heaven, it sounds like a rich people like problems, and then it leads into a murder mystery. I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it sounds so interesting and it's not just like normal. Like I feel like I've read the whole like other trope so many times before where like there's an issue in the past and you're like going back and forth to figure out what happened. So I think I'm gonna choose Next to Heaven. We're gonna make that my book of the month because it sounds really good, and I can see myself reading that right now. Like I feel like that's like one that I would put on my radar for like a new book that I would read like soon. I'm really excited. That sounds so good. I'm like really excited for that now. So now that we've done that, honestly, I'm pretty hungry. I don't know why, like I have zero energy today. I am so exhausted. Like I was feeling really good earlier. Like I said, I was like feeling like so hyped up about the summer, and I think that's just my energy in the morning. I'm such a morning person. I feel so much energy in the morning, but the pool just totally knocked me out, and now I just have like no energy. So I'm gonna try to drink my coffee, maybe have a whole nother cup, and then the rest of the to-do list for today, I am going to finish my reading journal. I'm so upset. I was supposed to film myself for like a short form like video, like a TikTok or YouTube shorts or an Instagram reel. I was supposed to like film myself like setting up the pages in this for that. Like I want to start doing that. I completely forgot. I just filmed it for you guys, and literally I think about it at the beginning of every month. I'm like, okay, I need to film this on my phone so that I can post it as like a short form too. I forget every single time, so not doing that. But I do have some other like end of the month, like I always do like wrap up videos with like all the books that I read and everything for like my YouTube shorts and stuff. So I'm gonna work on that as well. I have them filmed, I just need to edit them. And yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. It's like I'm gonna be like just chilling, just taking it slow, because like I said, I am so tired for some reason, and it's just like a cozy crafty day. I didn't shower after the pool or anything because I like to go on my walks around like 7:30, and hopefully the weather will stay nice later. Yesterday was like the first day in like weeks that I've actually been able to go on my walk in the evening because it's been storming every day. So hopefully the weather will stay nice so we can go on our little walk later. But yeah, so I still need to print out the pictures of all the books that I read in May and do like those pages, like the descriptions and everything, my little summaries, and then I'll show you guys like the full tour of everything that I put together, and I'll show you the updated pages. Hello you guys, happy June 3rd, aka happy Taylor Jenkins Reid release day. I am literally so excited. I can't even like express the excitement that I feel. So I actually just had lunch with my sister. She works, or she goes to nail school directly across from Barnes & Noble. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be going all the way down to Barnes & Noble, which is like 25 minutes from my house anyways. So I was like, I'm already gonna be making the drive all the way to Barnes & Noble to get Atmosphere. Like, let's have lunch together. So her and I actually just finished up having lunch. And so now I'm going to Barnes & Noble. I'm literally so excited, but the thing is, let's be honest, I do not need any more books at all. Like, literally, I do not need more books because, did I tell you guys this yet? I'm actually scared to like say this because, listen, I already have 28 books at home on my physical TBR. I ordered 7 more yesterday, so that's what, 35, and then I'm about to go buy more. So we're gonna be at like 37 books on my physical TBR by the time I'm done shopping today. So, you know what? Whatever, I'm gonna read them, it's fine. So let's go get Atmosphere. I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. Alright, so it's time for a little book haul. So obviously we have Atmosphere. I am so excited. I can't believe that I'm holding this in my hands. Like, I have been waiting for this for so long. She's my favorite author literally ever, so I'm just so excited to read this. I'm just so excited. I'm literally gonna start it probably as soon as I get home. I'm so freaking excited. And then this is also a new release. I think it came out last week, and I've been hearing such good things about this. It's Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. And first of all, I love her books. I've read, I think, like 4 of them, and I just really have enjoyed them. So I'm just really excited because this just sounds really good, and it takes place in Italy over the summer. Sign me up, sign me up. So I'm really excited to read both of these, literally so excited. But I was literally just telling my sister at lunch, I'm officially on a serious book buying ban. I'm literally gonna like ban the website Book Outlet from my phone because every time I see books on there, like, I always justify buying them since they're so much cheaper, and like they're like limited time on the website. I always justify it, but I can't do that anymore. And I don't think there's any more new releases that I'll be wanting to get until Holly Jackson's book, which is like July 22nd. So it'll be a while. So these are the last 2 books that I will be purchasing. Once my Book Outlet books get here, I'm done. Like, literally, I'm done. That no more books will be purchased because I think now I literally have like 37 or like closer to 40 books on my physical TBR, which is so bad. So I need to start reading them and stop purchasing books, but so excited to read these. Okay, so I just finished eating my dinner and I got this box in the mail from Aardvark Book Club. They actually sent me this box, and basically they're like Book of the Month. They're like a subscription monthly book service sort of thing. So I have no idea what's in there. In here, they reached out to me and they were like, hey, what are your favorite genres? We want to send you something. And so I told them that my favorite genres were romance, thrillers, and just like general fiction. So I don't know what's in here, but I thought it would be like so fun to open it together. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, first of all, wait, look how cute these bookmarks are. Oh my gosh, they sent me 2 books. That is so freaking nice. Like, yeah, let's add to my endless physical TBR, but this is so freaking nice of them. So first we have Any Trope But You. It looks like a Christmas themed book. But this is obviously a romance. Okay, so I just like briefly skimmed the synopsis, and it's basically giving like, so our female main character, she's a romance author, but she's switching over to write a murder mystery, and so she's staying in this cabin in Alaska, and then our male main character. I think he like works at the lodge or something like that. This sounds so interesting and so up my alley. Like I am so excited to get to this. I don't know if I'll wait for the winter time because it seems like the perfect winter atmospheric book, but look how cute this is. And honestly, maybe I won't even wait because this looks so freaking good. This sounds so good. And then next we have Cross My Heart by Megan Collins. This looks like a thriller, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh, okay, this sounds so interesting. Oh my god, like I am so happy that they sent me this box. This is so freaking kind of them, and I am so excited to read these books now. It just sounds like such a fun like mystery thriller type of book with like a hint of romance. These sound so good. I am so excited to read these. If anyone from Aardvark Book Club is watching this, thank you so much for sending me this. This is so kind, and I am so excited to get to these books. And if you're watching this, go subscribe. I will have their website linked down below. This is so cool. I'm so excited. Okay, so it's been a while since I've given a book update on my book, the one that I'm writing. So if you didn't know, I'm currently writing my first book, and I have a whole video of me doing like a week in my life writing my first draft, and I don't remember my word count then. I want to say it was like 25,000 or something like that. So since then, even though it's been a couple months since then, I haven't written that much more because I took a pretty long break from writing, but I'm currently at 37,843 words, and my goal I think is 60,000. I'm gonna see how many pages that turns out to be, but right now my goal is 60,000 words, so I'm a little over halfway done, and I'm currently on page 171. So yeah, I'd say it's about halfway. I'm shooting for like just under 300 pages. I don't want it to be anything longer than 300 pages. I personally love to read short romance books, so that's like my goal. But every day until I finish my first draft, I'm writing 2,000 words a day. So I'm sitting down with either my laptop or my computer and I'm writing 2,000 words. And I actually heard Emily Henry say that her process for writing is sitting down every day and writing 2,000 words, and like she doesn't stop writing until she's written the 2,000 words. And so that was my motivation, my inspiration for doing this, and honestly I've loved doing it so far. I think I've literally only done it like this is my third day doing it, but I'm definitely going to keep up with this process until I finish my first draft. And honestly, I'm so excited to get to the editing process because there's already so much that's changed from the beginning of my book to where I'm writing now, because I actually have an end goal for my book. I didn't really outline it before. I just had like all these ideas, so I just started writing, and then now I have like an actual plot structure. So I'm really excited to get to the editing process. So I'm kind of just like trying to finish my first draft like as quickly as possible. So with another like 11-ish days probably, I should be done with my first draft, which is crazy. If I keep on this schedule of doing 2,000 words a day, if my math serves me right, I should be done in like 11 days, including today. I think that's right, because today, even though like I technically only need to get to 39,000, I'm gonna push myself to get to 40. So this was my actual start word count of the day, because I've already written a little bit today, and then this is the number that we need to get to. So let's get writing. Okay, so for lunch, I got this idea from my sister. She had like a steak bowl the other day, and I was like, hey, I want to do that with salmon. So I made this like little bowl. I'm debating on putting carrots in it, because I know that like if this were a poke bowl, there would be carrots in it. So I'm debating putting some carrots in it, but I have some salmon that I made earlier just in the air fryer, and then some white rice, some cucumbers, and then some avocado. And then I'm gonna put on top this Japanese barbecue sauce. My mom put me onto this. This is so good. I don't know, I've never had this before, so we're literally just like testing this out. But we do have some shredded carrots, so I think I am gonna put a little bit on. Oh my god, I just dropped my phone in the freaking pool. It seems to be working okay, but if anything starts happening, if it starts acting weird, we know why. I just dropped it in the freaking pool. Okay, so I honestly haven't had that many thoughts on atmosphere yet, and I'm literally like 64% through, but I feel like with this book specifically, but like most of her books, I feel like it's very just like character driven, and we're very much just following these characters that she writes. Like there's not much like plot big things happening right now, but basically we're flashing back between a then and now timeline. So we're following the 1980 timeline, which is when Joan begins the astronaut program at NASA. And so we're following that timeline, which is 1980, and then we're also following 1984, which is when a group of people that she's in the astronaut program with are going up into space, and she's like at NASA controlling it, talking to them. I don't really know her role yet because we haven't gotten there yet, because she's still training as an astronaut in the past timeline. So I'm not sure what her role will be during that actual launch, because she's obviously not an astronaut. She doesn't actually go into space. So I'm very interested to figure that whole part out. But then the romance, the love interest, and Joan together, literally so much better than I thought. I need Taylor Jenkins Reid to write a whole romance, like strictly just a romance book. It is so good and just so sweet, and I'm absolutely eating it up. Like so far I am really enjoying it, but I'm not like super obsessed like I feel like I usually am with her books. But it's just because like since it's a space themed book, we're following astronauts, they do get into like space science talk, and I've never enjoyed science. I've never understood science, so whenever like it gets heavy into detail with that, honestly I zone out. And it's not that it's bad or anything. I love I love her writing so much, and it's honestly such a good book. Like it is. It's just those moments where we get heavy into the space talk, it loses me. And it's not that often, it's just that when it does happen, it's like a page or two of it, and I'm just like, can we move on? But other than that, I am absolutely loving it, and I'm just so scared because knowing her books, I just know something devastating is gonna happen, and I can only imagine the worst right now. I'm not ready, but it is so good. Alright you guys, let's talk about atmosphere. As we all know, as I stated several times throughout this video, Taylor Jenkins Reid is my favorite author of all time. I just love the way that she can just create characters and create these stories that you end up just caring so much about, because just the way she writes them, and I don't know, she gives so much depth to her characters and her story, and I just absolutely love her writing. The quotes that she writes, her quotes are so good. So we're following two different timelines. We're following 1984 and 1980, and in 1980 Joan is going into the astronaut program at NASA, and she's actually one of the first women to go into the astronaut program because NASA just opened it up for women as well. And so we're following that whole dynamic, and that's really interesting too, because even though women are now allowed to be astronauts, they're still not equal to men in the whole field. So that dynamic was really interesting. And then there's a romance that develops between Joan and one of the other astronauts, and it is very much a slow burn. Like you're not even entirely sure who the love interest is going to be at first, because it's not obvious whatsoever. We go really slow into it, and I really love that because the characters were actually able to like form a connection first, and I really enjoyed that. And then in the future timeline, which is 1984, or I guess that would be like the present. I guess we spend most of our time in the past timeline up until we get to the 1984. So it's basically like we start in 1980 and then we eventually get to 1984, but we do flash back to the 1984 timeline because in 1984 we're following this tragedy of people in her astronaut group going up into space, and it doesn't go too well, and you literally find that out on the first page. So I'm not spoiling anything, it's right there on the first page, but I would highly recommend this book. I think that it is so good. I ended up rating it 4.25 stars. It was so close to being 4.5, but I just like, it was more than a 4-star, and it was a little less than a 4.5 because it did get into the space talk, like I said, and every time it did, I was just like, what did I just read? Like, it literally was just words on paper. It literally in one ear, out the other immediately. Like, I could not comprehend a single thing whatsoever. But as always, I love her book so much, and I just, as you saw, I was bawling at the last few pages. I don't know if that's a normal reaction to the end of this book or if I'm just overly emotional. Both are probably true, but I love this and I would highly recommend. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. You guys can get excited for lots of reading vlogs and regular vlogs of whatever. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys so soon. Bye.